and welcome back to the Cloud Chalet, where today we're going to speak about private cloud. I'm joined again by Grant and Tom. The lads are fresh off the slopes. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
Good day on the slopes?
Yeah, very good day.
Decent skier, Tom. So look, I was reading a report the other day from IDC, and it tells us that 4 out of every 5 workloads are still run on premises. Why have we not seen the continental shift to the public cloud that we anticipated 10 years ago?
Well, I think that the very simple answer is it's much harder than people expected it would be. It's not as easy to just pick up all your applications and throw them into the cloud. There's so many dependencies, and sometimes trying to pick apart where different elements of the application sit is extremely difficult. So it's that kind of age-old, if it's not broken, let's not fix it. Let's continue letting it run and kind of do its thing. And yeah, I think from my perspective, that's kind of one of the biggest reasons.
Yeah, and I think as well there was an initial push to go into the cloud. You know, that was 4 out of 5. That means 1 out of 5 did go to the cloud. So there was an initial push to it. And I think businesses have taken a bit of a step back and realised, maybe they've lost control, but they don't have the security around it. And to Tom's point, it's not literally a lift and shift. You've got to architect it in the right way to run on that cloud platform. You can't just pick up an old OS and expect it to be supported on that platform and have all the operability that you have on your on-premises infrastructure around there as well.
I think the initial interest, Tom, was primarily around the obvious benefits of the public cloud. Fractional consumption, ease of use, rapid time to delivery. But there were some challenges around security, which I think to some degree have been solved. But a lot of organisations ask for the benefits of public cloud, but within the security of your own data centre. How do you get that balance right and get the benefits of both?
Yeah, I think to get the balance right, you've really got to understand the application stack. You've got to understand what applications your business are running. And we've talked about it previously where kind of 30% of workloads actually are much better suited to run in the public cloud because they're kind of very seasonal or they're very spiky in terms of the performance that they have. And it's being able to say, to pick this up and put it in the public cloud is the right answer.
I was reading an article about web servers for retailers, and they get absolutely hammered at Christmas and Black Friday. So that's, you'd say, a good example of something you should run in the public cloud.
Absolutely, spot on.
Yeah, and I'd add to that as well, because you're absolutely right. When you look at a ticket-selling website, a seasonality kind of thing, they've got a big sale on, Coldplay's just about to release their ticket sales, and everybody's going to go and buy them. You know, they spin up a couple of web servers, and that's ideal for the cloud. And then more people start to churn through, and they spin up more web servers for those people who have the front end to access it. But a database, that's, ideally you want to have that sitting in your data center where you have the security around it, you understand the scalability of it. It's not going to be bursty in its nature.
So it's
of
predictable?
It's predictable, yeah, thank you.
Right,
in that respect. So that's a great example around it.
Yeah, okay.
But I think, to kind of come back to the initial question, it is very much understanding where the workload is best situated. There is no right or wrong answer for everything. And you've seen a lot of the kind of CIO strategies will be cloud first, cloud first, cloud first. But actually, it's kind of the boots on the floor that are the guys managing the applications, running the applications that need to kind of work out how to pick apart the applications and make sure they're being deployed, in the right fashion, but also in the right cloud, per se.
Okay.
Yeah, when we look at our applications as well, I think there's still a common thought that an application is a one instance. Yeah, it's just that database, it's just that web server. But they're multi-tiered, they're multifaceted. So to that example, you're going to have, they interoperate with each other, and therefore you have to put them in the right place to get the best possible price, I suppose, for it, as well as the performance for it as well.
Okay. So it seems to me when organisations often publicly state they have a public cloud strategy, it makes more sense to have a hybrid cloud strategy because not all workloads are created equal, right?
Yes,
Get
absolutely.
the benefits of both. Okay, so if someone's about to embark on their cloud journey, whether it be private, public, hybrid, whatever it may be, what would be one piece of golden advice that you would give them?
So my golden piece of advice would be it's not a them and us. Okay, there's no right or wrong answer. Look at the workloads, look at the applications that are in your estate, and make a kind of a decision as to would that application be better suited in my own data center, or would it be better kind of in one of the different public clouds available.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd add to that my rule around that a bit as well, that actually, Tom's right, it's not them and us, but also it's not just, if you are going to go to cloud platform, it's not one cloud platform. I'm seeing that now from a number of organisations. They're not just going with one particular cloud platform, they're looking at two or three ones because they give them the different benefits across there. Mine would be the pieces we've spoken about already, that architecture piece. It's not a lift and shift. Just because it worked on your on-premises data centre and was efficient and you could manage it and scale it accordingly, you can't just take it and put it in the cloud and expect it to be highly available, resilient, and not have a security impact of some prescription around it. You have to understand the best way to get it working on that cloud platform. It's not a lift and shift.
Okay, makes sense. Guys, thank you very much for your input today. It's been a really interesting discussion around private cloud. Thank you everyone for joining us. Look, I'm delighted to tell you, if you have joined us for 3 sessions, we're going to be sending you a lovely pair of these gloves. Come back and join us next time, where we're going to be picking back up the discussion on private cloud. And until then, guys, cheers.
Skål.
Cheers.
Skål.